Good morning, good morning. I hope that everyone is happy, healthy, and sane. It is super early this morning, and I did not get a chance to meal prep for my son for his dinner for tonight. So we're gonna do plant-based spaghetti. So what I'm doing is just dicing up some vegetables that we're gonna put in the spaghetti. So I start off with red onions. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for joining the live. I hope that everyone has an amazing week, and we have to start off our week being very so much intentional, right? Making sure that we start our day and our morning off with something healthy. So we're gonna do onions. We're gonna do, let's see what else I put in my spaghetti. What I put in his spaghetti. We're gonna do some red bell peppers. All of this is gonna make up the meat. Since we don't do meat, right? We don't do meat, so we're gonna create as many vegetables as possible to put inside of the spaghetti. Okay? And also too, what we're gonna use for the meat form is, as opposed to the meat, we use organic halves and pieces of pecans, okay? That's going to give it some really good texture. Okay, so we put that there, all right? And so we just make sure we put our vegetables in here. Very, very important. Sometimes I have zucchini, sometimes I have squash, but I wasn't able to get to the farmer's market, unfortunately, this week. So, I'm sorry, last week. So I don't have any zucchini and I don't have any squash. So just use what you have. So I have red bell peppers, I have red onions, right? And we just dice it up really small. If you have carrots, use carrots. Carrots are good for the eyes. Use as many vegetables as you possibly can to sneak in for these children, okay? They need as many vegetables as possible, all right? They need to make sure that their immune system is nice and strong, okay? See what we got there? All right, I have some green bell peppers. So let's mix some green in there. We want the rainbow inside of there, right? So, do a little bit of a green. Hello, hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live. I hope that you're doing well. We're doing this green bell pepper wasn't, glad I'm eating it now. We're doing a plant-based spaghetti. We'll use more of the green. I'll eat more of the green. Try to give my son the best, and I take what's left over. Because he needs it more than I do. Hello, welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're eating good this morning. I'm making my son's lunch / dinner. So when he gets home, it's already pre-made and ready to go. So I'm just dicing up some vegetables to put in his plant-based spaghetti. Make sure you give me a thumbs up before you leave the live. I appreciate you. My name is Schvonne Sheppard, and I share simple plant-based recipes. Only simple, nothing hard. So this morning, early morning, before I log into work, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Hello, welcome in. Before I log in, I feel like, let me go ahead and get his dinner going, because it tastes better when you put all of the seasonings in and it's taking some time to kind of simmer in. It tastes better that way, right? Hello, hello. Thank you so much. I hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining the live. Plant-based spaghetti. Plant-based spaghetti. I'm making it early morning for my son. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're eating well too this morning as well, right? So put a little bit of pinch of ginger in the spaghetti as well. Let me see. I think those are all the vegetables that I have. I will put organic garlic, some garlic in there for more seasoning and flavor, right? I think those are all my vegetables. I think. I do have some greens like some cilantro and stuff like that. I put that towards the end. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. I share simple plant-based recipes. Good morning, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, I feel you on that. Oh, I don't want to go to work just like you don't want to go to school, man. I feel you. But you gotta go to school, just like I gotta go to work, right? That's funny. We gotta learn, we gotta grow, and I've gotta make money. I will say this though, enjoy your time in school, okay? I wish I would have had more fun while I was in school. I didn't really like the school that I went to, but I should have just enjoyed myself anyway. I was so focused on the fact that I didn't like the school that I went to that it took away from me having fun. So please don't do that. Just enjoy yourself and have fun and just, you know, just make good use of it, you know. Hello, welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining the live. My name is Schvonne Sheppard, for those who don't know me, and I share simple plant-based recipes. So I think this is good. We'll go ahead and get the pot warmed up. I think this is good. This is good for our base. We'll get the blender going for the walnut meat, and we'll mix everything together. Let me see. I think that's everything, yeah. That's everything. So this is our pecans here. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live. So we're just gonna put this in the blender really quickly. And we'll get this blended up. I hope that you're doing well. And what I like to do is I like to put the vegetables in first. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Appreciate you all joining live this early. Let me go ahead and use the rest of this because I think I have another one in there. And I could use some more red onions, honestly. So I'm gonna try to make enough for at least 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right? That way I won't have to cook as much. Thursday, Friday, it's like, okay, getting towards the end of the week. How's everybody doing? I hope that you're doing well. Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you. Let me know what you're making for breakfast. What y'all eating for breakfast? Are you fasting? What you doing? What you got going on? Hopefully it's something healthy. You want to make sure you're eating as healthy as possible, right? If you have a little sourdough bread, put some vegetables on it, sourdough bread, put some mushrooms. I was thinking about that. I have some mushrooms that I need to use today before they go bad. So I'll make some little breakfast, little thingy. Sourdough bread, no eggs, of course. So I'm getting my pot warmed up. I use coconut oil in my pan. I'm about to turn the camera around so you can see. And this is real simple how you get this spaghetti together. Very simple. Okay? Anybody can make a plant-based spaghetti to the point it's just like, why in the world would you add meat when you can just do it this way? And it tastes just as good. Honestly, you're not gonna miss anything. Just season it up very well, okay? So that way you won't feel too terribly bad about eating spaghetti, right? Hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you. So I'm gonna turn you around here, right? So you can kind of see what's going on with my pot here, right? So all those vegetables that we had, all right, we're just gonna saute them. All right, really simple, really easy, right? We got it like on a low setting. Like 1 to 2 low for gas, okay? Because it's all vegetables, right? It's not meat. So we don't have to have like a really high extreme setting because it's, you know, it's plant-based. So it's just vegetables. I like to take a couple of pieces of ginger and put it in there for extra flavoring. I could have broke that down a little bit more. Something about ginger. I just love the smell of it. It's good for your immune system. So many different reasons why we should be putting a lot more ginger in our food, honestly. And of course we have the garlic cloves, right? So we're gonna put our garlic in here. I have the temperature like on, I have the setting, I have it like on 2. Yeah, I have it like on 2. So you get your little garlic thing here, right? We get a little couple of pieces of garlic. Put the garlic in here. Now I always have like some spring water ready to go, just in case, you know, you need to add a little bit of spring water to the pot. So spring water and coconut oil, that's all we're using. And we're just, of course, we're gonna season everything, right? We'll season it up good. We'll put your Himalayan salt, garlic powder, onion powder. We'll put all that together, right? If you have like, I guess, I don't know, vegetable stock, I just use spring water. If the pot gets dried out, just get a little bit of spring water, right? Just a little bit. And then we have some, you can turn it up a little bit. We have some ginger ground. Even though I put ginger in there, I put ginger ground in there, still additional, okay? Ginger is so good for you. Then we have the pink Himalayan sea salt. Put that in there. We don't use regular salt. It has to be the pink Himalayan salt or the Celtic salt, okay? We also put turmeric in here. Turmeric is good for the blood. It cleanses the blood, all right? Don't forget the turmeric, okay? black pepper. All right. I do put a little bit of cumin in here. Not a lot, just a little bit. I love the way cumin smells. It smells so good. Good morning, welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. Garlic. And I'm just seasoning my vegetables. I'm probably go back in with another round of this when I put my pecan meat in. Another thing I could have put in as well, and I can still do that, is mushrooms. I will probably put a little bit of mushrooms in there. Oh, thank you so much. It does smell good. This is your plant-based spaghetti. Okay? It is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good for you. All right? So you mix everything together. So at this point, what I should have done. Hello, welcome in. Good morning. I hope that you're doing well. I have some. You also can use some organic mushrooms. You can get them sometimes at a reduced price depending on what store you go to, because depending on what, when you get them, they start to expire in the next like 2 days, 2 to 3 days. So you can get a little deal on mushrooms. So I figure, go ahead and grab them, right? So this is your pecan mixture. Remember the pecans that we blended up, right? We add that into the spaghetti as our meat. Oops. And you can also add the mushrooms too, which I'm going to do, right? Because the mushrooms is brain food, right? So we got to add a couple of mushrooms in there, right? And then the mushrooms will give you more, I don't like to use the word meat, but it will give you more, I guess, meatless. Like I was telling you that I wanted to last for 3 days. So the more vegetables you put in here, the more pecans and the more mushrooms, it can last for several days. Honestly, it can. You can spread it out because you have so many great things in there. When it starts to get dry in the pan, use your spring water. Okay? Always use spring water. Never use the water from the sink. All right? And all what's going to happen is it's just all of your seasonings and everything is going to absorb. Okay? We're not done yet. This may look a little gooey, it may look a little questionable right now, but bear with me. All right? Now, if you see like a big pecan like this that didn't grind all the way through, take that out. Especially if you have picky children like I do. I have a picky child, a picky eater. If something like that, he tasted, he's automatically thrown off. So thanks for joining the live. Please give me a thumbs up. Please, please, please. I would appreciate it. So we're gonna take a couple of mushrooms because mushrooms is a part of the meat, right? And as everything is cooking through, you could put this in a blender or you can just chop it up very, very small. Either way is fine. It's gonna cook and it's gonna melt anyway inside of the dish, the pasta, right? Once you put the pasta on there and stuff like that. Hello, welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. My name is Schvonne Sheppard, and I share simple plant-based recipes. So I'm all about encouraging us to eat more fruits and vegetables, right? So please give me a thumbs up. Please, please, please. I would appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. So this is literally super simple, right, y'all? We're not done yet because we have to add the pasta sauce inside of here as well. But I just wanted you to see how this goes down. Make sure you have everything in there, right? So this is a perfect time again to add more seasonings, right? Let's go back in with another layer for flavoring. Turmeric, you can't go wrong with turmeric, all right? Garlic powder. Cumin ground. Just a little bit, not too much, okay? You don't want it to take over the whole pasta dish. Pink Himalayan sea salt. Black pepper. Just a smidget. Ginger ground. Okay? So that's literally it. That is how we make our meatless pasta. What you're gonna do after this is what I do. Now I'm gonna add, of course, the red pasta to it, and we're gonna color it and make it red. And when you see that, you'll see that it's gonna look just like any regular meat pasta. The only thing we did was just substitute it with pecans, lots of vegetables, right? Right. Another thing that I do too is I put a little bit of sweet relish, organic sweet relish, right? I put that throughout, just a little bit. All right, so that's maybe like a spoonful of sweet relish. And you could make your pasta. You could make your pasta homemade. I used to do that. I need to get back into that, honestly. Or you can find a really good organic pasta. I have an organic tomato basil pasta that I just use that. And you just saturate it throughout. Okay? And what I do with a little bit in here, I put a little bit of spring water. I put a little bit of spring water in there. To get the rest of the contents out of it. And there's literally your pasta, your meat for your plant-based spaghetti. Very simple, very easy. That only took me literally a few minutes to do. So while this sits on the stove, all of the seasonings and everything are coming together, right? So by the time he eats it, it's gonna be so flavorful. And that's how you would want it. Okay, so we'll let that sit. Now, if you want to add more, seasonings and put it on top, feel free. You can do that, right? You can never have enough, I think, when it comes to a pasta dish, enough seasonings for flavor, things of that nature. You want to turn this up just a smidget. It was on a low. You can turn it up to about 1 to 2 if you have a gas stove. Between 1 and 2 is fine, and let it cook through. I did put some cumin in there. Apple cider vinegar. Interesting. I've never put apple cider vinegar in my plant-based pasta. Interesting. Thanks for the tip. I don't know if I want to do that though. It's really good. I'm gonna take your word for it. I don't know if I want to put apple cider vinegar in my spaghetti. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the live. Make sure you all give me a thumbs up. I only see one thumbs up. So I need another thumbs up. I need more thumbs up. Especially so many people who are engaging with me, right? If you're engaging with me, you should, if anybody who's talking to me, they should be giving me a thumbs up. So come on, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I surely would appreciate it. All is well, prayed up, rested. Okay, that's right. Thank you, Father. Okay, all right. Do your thing. Most people do a lot of grilling in the summer here. I don't know. I guess you're going to be out in the cold grilling. Where I am is like, so cold, like freezing cold. So you don't see a whole lot of people outside grilling unless it's, you got a fireplace or something outside. Toot, toot, toot. I'm live, baby. I'm live. You should be live so you can show us your grilling skills. Are you going to be showing us your grilling skills? Right? That's what you should be showing us. That's what we want to see. Thanks for joining the live. Thanks for giving me the thumbs up. I appreciate the love. I really, really do. I hope everyone's doing well. Please subscribe to the channel. Now, this is a plant-based channel, so we ain't going to be doing no meat and stuff like that. But hey, for your vegetables and stuff like that, feel free to join the channel. I appreciate you. Okay, you in that good weather. Good weather. Hey, you're a man. A man can do that. I'm not trying to do that. I ain't trying to cook in no blizzard and no cold. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I'll let y'all men handle that. You should do something. We want to see what you're working with. We want to see if you got some good skills. All right. Let's see what you're working with. Do a short. We want to see what you're working with now. I'm pretty sure you're getting the meat eaters very hungry. Me, not so much. So that's really, really simple, you guys. Of course, I have my, being that this is a veggie pasta, I already have my pasta already made. So I use a chickpea spaghetti pasta, one ingredient, right? And it's already made already. So if you look at the ingredients, let's pull it back a little bit. The ingredients it's just one ingredient. It's just chickpea flour. That's it. Those are the things you want to look for, right? 1 or 2 different ingredients, and that's it. So we'll let this just simmer and let all of the seasonings simmer in. So when my son comes home, he'll have his plate of spaghetti ready to go. Maybe like a little bit of avocado and a little bit of sweet potato. Yep. So thanks for joining the live. I appreciate you all. It's super early this morning. I have got to go ahead and start my day. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'll be making more content, okay? I hope that you are all well and stay blessed, okay? Take care. Bye.